Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Marie. Today, we're going to explore our breath. We're going to explore our breath from a couple different perspectives. And the first one being how it provides energy to our physical body. That is also known as chi or ki energy. And the breath and food are the two things that we do for ourselves to increase our chi or ki energy. And the breath is something that we don't often think about because we're on autopilot most of the time with our breath. And it isn't until we become a little softer and go into those spaces where maybe we're doing a meditation class, like The World Behind Your Eyes, link in the description below, or other type of breath work practice, maybe that is something like Tai Chi. And we learn that taking those deeper breaths into our body actually start off a chain reaction within our bodies. So I want to talk a little bit about it from that perspective. Most of us on a daily basis, we only bring breath into the top half of our lungs. Very seldom do we breathe deep enough to expand our lungs fully. And by not doing that often enough, it can actually cause congestion in the chest and the upper back area because we're not breathing deeply. We're not taking the oxygen fully down into our lungs to expel all of that CO2 from our bodies. And so when I'm saying in our classes to take a breath deep into the body, expanding the lungs, I literally am meaning that. I'm wanting you to take that full breath so the lungs and the rib cage become fully expanded, and then exhaling through the mouth. Learning to do that breath work where we breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth, it helps us to dispel extra moisture from the body. And it can also help us dispel heat. And heat can come in the form of our emotions. For instance, anger creates a lot of heat in the body. And so learning to do the breath work is tremendously important for not only for the health of your body on a daily basis, but for the health of the mind. And especially as we do these journey works into the world behind our eyes, when I'm guiding you to take those deeper breaths in, is to make sure to follow that guidance because it really is for the benefit of you. It's for the benefit of your energetic health as well. Also, with the breath, it is one of those things that can bring us back to the here and now in an instant. So when we're going about our daily lives, we don't necessarily think about how many breaths that we take in any given moment. But once we move into meditation or yoga or Tai Chi, we all of a sudden pay attention to the breath that we're doing. It encourages us to move into present time. So anytime you're finding yourself wandering or getting angry or frustrated, disappointed, any of those negative emotions, if you just concentrate on your breath and you bring 3 of those breaths into your body where you're bringing them in through the nose and you're exhaling through the mouth, and you're doing this with clear intention, not just something really quickly, but nice and deep where you're in through the nose, and exhaling through the mouth. By bringing you into present time, focusing on 3 breaths, it'll automatically calm your nervous system. It'll slower your heart rate. It'll move you into present time because you're focusing on your breath and you won't be worrying about everything else for that moment. You can use your breath work to help you move through uncomfortable moments in life. Let's say, for instance, you become very frustrated at traffic lights or at a stop sign and you find yourself getting a little anxious, worrying about going to get through the intersection okay, or maybe you're frustrated. If you bring yourself back into your breath, soon enough, as you keep training yourself, soon enough you'll find yourself moving out of those negative emotions faster, because you start to retrain your brain by your breath work. So the next time that you're at a traffic light, if that's something that tends to bother you, cause you to lose energy to, then bring the focus into your breath. Make yourself do those 3 deep breaths in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and watch how your heart rate slows. Watch how you feel less anxious, and then realize that you can take that tool and you can apply it to any area in your life where, at a moment's notice, if you're feeling uncomfortable, where you can just take yourself a few breaths to bring you into the here and now, to ground yourself back down and move yourself into those more positive energies. It's a great tool. It costs you nothing, just a little reminder and practice. So tuck that one into your toolbox today for the breath. And if you've liked this video and find our information useful, maybe you can give us a like, share, and subscribe below. And we'll see you at the next video. Thank you for joining me.